Hello, everybody, and welcome to our YouTube channel. So we are here today with Emma, Smetana, and Jordan Hi. So we are going to do 12 questions with them, and we will ask them 12 questions, and we will get our answers. So hello, guys. So how are you doing today?
Hello, and thank you for having us.
Hi again. I know you are kind of like busy these days with all of the interviews, but thank you for managing your time to like doing this for us. So it's gonna be like, my first question is, how did you compose by now? Like, how did you come up with it?
Let the author speak.
And
Okay.
do you mean lyrically or do you mean the song, like the music? Because it's two different things. But I'll start with the lyrics.
Okay.
So she heard it like 20 times already.
I'll just take a nap.
I know,
Good luck with the next 20 minutes. Good luck.
I'll try to make it super quick.
Yeah.
Okay. So
It's better.
Almost 1 year ago in January, we went to Bali and in Indonesia, the island. And hours after we arrived, the borders of Bali were closed, along with all the other borders of every single country in this world. And the world basically fell into a lockdown. And we got stuck for a few days in Jakarta, and then we arrived to the island. And basically all the tourists have disappeared by then. And we were left in almost empty Bali with like the Balinese people, obviously, and something people call digital nomads, like or just people from Europe and the rest of the world who have decided for some personal reasons, usually it was personal reasons, to leave, the life path that was drawn for them here in their hometown, in their home country, and start life in, for months or years to Bali and pay, and so connected to themselves, and just doing yoga and eating fruits and being nice to each other, and meeting so many people that they wouldn't meet otherwise, like from all around the world. And that melancholic, poetic myself was watching these people and thinking, somewhere in your past, in the past of all these people, there is the hurry and the money and the and the mothers and all these relationships and the cold city that made them feel cold and made them feel mean and made them feel old when they were 20. There was this university they were supposed to study, and this work they were supposed to do, and and this I used to say, like, there's this pyramid of what we call success here in the Western world, Western values, that they were supposed to climb up on this pyramid, and they didn't. And they decided they'll leave all this and go to Bali or somewhere else and just hide from all this and focus on something entirely different, focus on healing their own heart, connecting to the inner child that they have inside, and without being able to really make it in the Western sense, but earn a lot of money and stuff. But maybe they achieve something way more important. This song is and it's written by someone who writes a letter to a girl who left like this, and he's asking her, so how does it go? Did you manage to heal her? Did you manage to meet people? Did you manage to run away from all this? So that's it. That's what the song is about.
And it's like great story, like behind of the song.
The best about it is that it's true. I mean, the journalist in me would say, this is good for a press release, but it's true.
Yeah. And in mid-September, when I compete, for Eurovision, we submitted a song called Dopamine, a song that wasn't released yet, but it couldn't compete in the national round because part of the rules is that the song shouldn't be presented. And we did present the song Dopamine on a rooftop of the French Institute someone in the summer, and it was on YouTube already, so it couldn't compete. And then, but the game was already on, and we were like, we want to be part of this. So we're like, okay, there's this really composed there, it isn't really done, what we should do it. So I sat down with the guitar and we did the song, and then we stormed into the studio to our amazing producer and started working on it. And then what follows is 2 very intense weeks, because the deadline was the end of September. So we had to, make it in 2 weeks, and that's it. That's how the song was created. And there was like, I came with a guitar and a song, and the producer did what he thought would be the best for the song. And then Emma came with all her ideas about the vocals and about the sound, and then started changing it. And then they produced it together and turned it into something it is now, something
Yeah, exactly. And it's also, you already answered my second question actually, so I'm not gonna ask it again. Yeah, it was a message of the song, so I already got my answer. So then I'm gonna jump on to the third song actually. I guess you answered that as well, but I'm gonna ask it again. So if it wasn't by now, which of your previous songs would it be for the Eurovision Song Contest, like from the previous written ones?
Well, that's a very good question. Very original. We haven't got that one yet.
If it could be any song, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, so from your previous songs.
Yeah. My favorite is Lost and Found from our duets. But the most successful with Czech audiences has been No Fire. So that would be the strategic choice.
And it was the first we ever done together.
Yeah. What would be yours?
We did. It would be By Now.
Yeah, obviously.
For me, it would always be By Now because of the message and because of the journey that is hidden in the song.
Speaking of messages, for me, it would then be Dream On, which is a song I wrote 2 years ago for in order to somehow celebrate the 30 years of democracy and freedom in this country. And it was meant as a song for our daughter Lennon. 2 daughters in the end. And I actually think, if I may not be modest for a moment, that it's the best song I've written. So Dream On. With some meaning as well, but the lyrics are like a huge part of the lyrics is his, of course.
No, not really.
Yeah,
not really. It's already. I was just helping.
The next question is, where and how did you film the music video?
So there's a city in the Czech Republic in the west called Karlovy Vary, which is where Jordan grew up until he was 9, but that's got nothing to do with this. But it's a thermal bath city where, people go to relax. Some Russian people go to hide for obvious reasons. So Carlsbad, and there's 2 iconic hotels. One is Hotel Thermal, and one is Grand Hotel Pup. In Thermal, we shot the music video for Lost and Found 4 years ago. And Pup, I just somehow thought of it because
away from Nice, from France, in the car, and she suddenly said, "So
let's make
you probably will never start even thinking about doing a music video, right? So I'm gonna start thinking about ideas." And then she came with this idea immediately.
And the next day I just called the manager of that hotel, and I thought he would just tell me, to back off, because, it's the least thing you want to do in a hotel that is actually working and that has got, 70% occupancy of guests who want to, have peace, because that's why they pay huge money for the hotel. And he, for some reason that I still don't understand, said, "Yeah, sure, let's do that." And so the hotel was totally at our disposal. Everyone was lovely. and tolerant. And we spent 2 days there. One day was, in order to shoot some like promotion press pictures, and the other shooting day was for that music video. And our huge adventure music video director, and having a lot of friends in the film industry and around it, we managed to call the best people there are in the Czech Republic, including Marek Tarkovsky, who's a fantastic, originally a fashion photographer, but also like a director of photography, cameraman. Set up a series of meetings with him, talking about the whole aesthetic of the music video, and we wanted it to be a slight tribute to Wes Anderson, whom we love, and he made that film Grand Hotel Budapest that the three of us really love. Then having this fantastic fairy tale-ish location, it was hard to resist the temptation to put some Easter eggs that would somehow reflect all the Disney childhood moments
Disney, I know.
that are in the music videos. Then there's a few, I don't know, Titanic references, Wizard of Oz. So yeah, and this all thanks to Grand Hotel Poop, which was basically what the question you asked, and we ran off again.
No, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. All right. So the next question is, if I'm not mistaken, there's a small part in French in your song, right? And what does it say there, and why French?
Okay, so deux enfants means two children, two kids. Deux pays, two countries. Deux visages, two faces. Deux couleurs, two colors. That's what it says. And I
guess it refers to us.
Yeah, it refers to us, because the song is not about us. Jordan explained earlier that it's about these digital nomads that are trying to find themselves on the other side of the planet after leaving everything behind. And I had I thought there should be a verse in French. I don't really know why, but I just felt there should. First, and second, I thought there should be something that would be about us, in a very symbolic slogan kind of way, because I'm not a very good lyricist. So if I wanted to write down anything more elaborate, it would be funny, embarrassing, and ridiculous. So, using 2 words for each sentence is just the right amount of words when it comes to me. Lyric writing.
Yeah, her first draft of lyrics was bonjour, 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 and I said you should try harder. And then, I'm just kidding. No,
it's not so far from the truth.
Yeah, that's a funny story. And we are going to our 6th questions, which is, what inspires you the most?
What?
What inspires you the most?
Oh.
Like in life?
For making music?
When you make music, when in life, in general.
Travels. In his case, it's airplanes. Sitting on an airplane, he gets ideas. Elevators. And I am less of a born artist and artistic mind, so I need to put myself in a situation where I tell myself, okay, you're going to write a song right now, and then I do, usually. So it's much less romantic, and it doesn't sound like I'm a genius, but he keeps, he's flooded by ideas all the time, and I need to make time where I know this is my official time for music making. So the 2 approaches are and systems and methods are actually totally opposite, and I would love to have his, but I'm too busy.
You wouldn't.
I'm too busy with normal life and making sure the fridge is full, and
I'm too busy coming with all these ideas all the time that won't let me concentrate on normal life, and that's a trouble as well. So
yeah. And the next question is how will like winning the Eurovision Song Contest change your life? What do you think? Like,
what was the question?
How would winning Eurovision Song Contest change our lives?
Your life? Yes.
You mean winning the whole thing?
Winning the whole thing?
Yes. Even winning the whole thing.
That's an ambitious idea. We don't even think we will win the national round. You see?
Why?
So it's hard to picture ourselves in that. In that other stage context. Well, it would probably change our lives tremendously to the better because we would do a world tour and we would have a chance of having more than 20 people in the audience, 20 Czechs living abroad, 20 expats and their colleagues from work. Next year we would like to do a European tour to start, and now the situation is such that we expect it to be 90% of Czech people that will tell their friends they exist and that we do some kind of music, and that will force their colleagues and lovers to come and pretend they're interested. But winning Eurovision Song Contest would, of course, change that basic situation. But our imagination, I think, doesn't go that far.
Mine does, but then again, I mean, like, what will it change? It will change everything in terms of career, and it will change nothing in terms of our life. It's like we still have each other. We still have our 2 daughters. We still have this music. I will not start composing different songs if I win anything. And like this whole competing aspect of Eurovision is something that just stresses me out. I don't like to think about it too much, because I really enjoy this thing of people exploring the music, and even if a magic happens and we win this national round, then I will focus as much as possible on this good aspect of like there's new people coming across our music. There is new audience to the songs that we do. There is new potential crowds that we're gonna meet on concerts, and there's no competition. No. No.
I see.
I already said it in one interview, and I still think it's true, and it doesn't really sound much Eurovision. It's like I don't think it's a fair thing to do to a song to put it in a competition. Songs shouldn't be put in competitions in general. It's like doesn't do them no good.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. So question 8. Who's your favorite from other acts?
The Czech acts.
Yes, Czech act, like the other 6.
Did anyone mention us?
You are the first one that I'm doing interviews.
I will. You know what? I will tell you, and I will tell you after this whole thing is finished, and I will tell you even like publicly after the whole thing is finished. I think it doesn't help anyone now to know. I don't like we are all competing here for something, and I as I said, I don't like the competing thing about it, and I don't want to like give this message out like I'm a fan of this and not a fan of the rest 5, because we genuinely think that all the all the 7 acts, like including our fashion, that can be a good act that there will be no reason to be ashamed of and by when it comes to so professionals and they will make every act that will win, they will make it a nice show in Torino. So so let's leave it at that.
He's disappointed. We've disappointed Cameron.
No, of course there's songs I like.
Yeah,
but there's songs I like more, songs that I like less, and there's like attitudes and aesthetics that I like more and that I like less. But it's like it doesn't help anyone to say that out loud.
My reaction was, my comment on his non-answer was that he's saying that because he's depressed and frustrated and crushed by the reactions we've had for to our act coming from because we made this huge mistake on day 1, December 6th, after the press conference. We were in such a great mood and excited about all of this. So, and we went on YouTube to watch some first, like
first reaction videos.
Have you watched my reaction video?
Critics from the Eurovision core fans, and and we discovered that not everyone is in love with us and our song, which was a huge disappointment, and that's why Jordan will not say anything nice about anyone else.
I see.
I'm kidding.
I see.
I'm kidding. No, but it's partly, it was partly painful, I must say.
Yeah, it was very painful. I was super depressed about it.
Oh, no.
And I couldn't sleep that night, and I was depressed another 24 hours because in every artist, in everyone, I mean, there's no artist that is excluded, but like every artist has this child, inside that wants to reach audience, and it always comes from a place of love and acceptance, and it always comes from a place of like you're hoping that the more people will know your songs and you as an artist, it's more audience. You never expect people to react to your thing in a sense of like comparing it to something else or just saying, oh, it's boring, but that's the thing, like that's the whole competition aspect
that's the thing of Eurovision, actually,
that I refuse to accept. It's I know, but it's like when you put it out there, the song with another 7, and it's basically 7 competing songs, it's obvious that people who are doing first reaction videos are gonna compare them and and criticize them.
Yeah, that's true. Have you watched my reaction video?
My inner structure isn't built for this kind of treatment with music. I'm like, I just like the music, and I want to know about all the people who like the music. That's the approach. So I'm not a perfect guy for competitions.
Well, have you watched my reaction video? Not yet.
Did you make one?
No, but
yes, I did. I did in one video all of them. Like it's like 30 minutes or something. Yeah, you should go check it out.
We're gonna watch it.
And what did you say?
You will find out in the video.
Okay.
And there's one comment, I guess, about you actually, that it's a good one, that I liked it. But you can see everything in there.
Okay.
Yeah. So the next question number 9. How would you evaluate the Czech Republic in Eurovision Song Contest? Like, do you think Czech Republic is successful so far?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, it has only participated 9 times so far. So the tradition is not that long.
Yeah.
And yes, we've liked the acts we've been sending to Eurovision in the last years, which was one of the reasons we applied. Yeah. Because we think we've been
recent years.
Yeah, in the recent years. So so we've been happy with what the Czech Republic has decided to export in the previous years. And successful or not, it's hard to judge. But I mean, the 6th place for Mikolas Josef and place 11 from Lake Malawi are obviously successes.
Yeah. Exactly. Then we are jumping on to question 9. So let's assume that you won the national final of the ESCZ, and you are going to the Eurovision Song Contest. So, and you have a chance to make changes in your song. Would you change anything in the song?
Cut 20 seconds out because
because 3 minutes.
Longer than 3 minutes. And that's it. There would be no other team. Yeah, 3 minutes. Yeah. So
yeah, so now we are 20 minutes over.
yeah,
20 seconds. Over 3 minutes. So we're gonna cut out something, but we never really thought about what 20 seconds is it gonna be. So maybe we should, if that happens, maybe we should ask the audience, like, what is the most boring 20 seconds? Let's take them out. I don't know.
You're gonna go back to watch the reaction videos then, like to figure out.
Then we will delete 2 minutes out of 3 and put the other songs in it.
All right. So we are almost like finishing this, but just the 2 questions left. And one question is, could you please sing a little bit us the By Now? Just a little part, maybe the chorus.
I promised you something when we met.
You did.
Person, right?
You did, yeah.
And I still remember that. I will bring
me too.
Yeah.
The hurry, the money, I'm not there. You're not there.
The big hit, the habit. The mornings,
So the city's mean and cold. Suffocating, I can't breathe. Oh.
20 of me and all. I'm living in a house that ain't no home.
So by now, if you meet people and have fun, if something from the past comes to hunt you down, would you let it go? Would you run? So by now, have you changed the color of your hair? Did you keep your name? I remain the same.
Something in the air you're feeling. That is how your heart is feeling. By now, by now. Something in the air you're feeling. That is how your heart is feeling. Deux enfants de pays, de visages, de couleurs. You said the city is mean and cold. I'm suffocating, I can't breathe at all. I can't breathe.
20 I mean and all.
And all.
Living in a house that ain't no
home.
And so by now,
If
you met people and had fun, if something from the past comes to hunt you down, would you let it go? Would you run? So by now, if you change the color of your hair, but you keep your name, I remain the same.
Something in the air you feeling. That is how your heart is feeling.
By now,
By now. Something in the air
you feeling.
That is how your heart is feeling. By now. By now. It was funny to hear you sing because there's a delay.
Oh yeah, probably. Oh my god, yeah, that was beautiful. Thank you very much for
You're
doing
very
this.
welcome.
I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much. And yeah, and the last thing is the question number 12. What would you like to say to your fans from this camera to the world?
Oh, thanks for existing.
That's straightforward.
No, really. Well, it's true. Thank you, anyone outside the Czech Republic and in the Czech Republic, obviously, but also outside anyone who
came across it
in the last hours or days. It's an honor to meet you. If you want to dig deeper in our music, beyond this single by now, we'll be very happy and proud about it. And we hope to see you in person at some of our concerts, or just write us a nice message on Instagram or YouTube or wherever, because we're really lucky to have you, if we have you.
Yeah, we are lucky to have you.
That's it.
Dear.
And
hi to all the Azerbaijan people.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Exactly. And yes, guys, vote for them. You have time till the 15th of December. So you can make this happen. We believe you. So, okay. Bye, guys. So see you next time.
Thank you so much.